Rene, thank you for doing this for us today. We appreciate your second interview where we're going to talk about what it's been like in maintenance and how you've maintained. But let's go back in time first. Tell us what a typical day was like before joining the Ideal You.
Getting up early, eating probably 2 bowls of cereal, having a bunch of coffee, taking care of my animals, working, picking up pizza and wings on my way home, feeding my family, sitting on the couch, watching the news, watching a quick show, and snacking.
So we talk about the COVID-19 pounds that people gained. What made you come to the Ideal You during COVID to lose weight?
I got tired of being overweight. It happened to be during COVID, and people around me were getting sick, and they were talking about how if you were overweight, you were at a higher risk. And I kind of put it all together and decided, 1, I didn't want to get very, very sick, and 2, I'm in my mid-50s. I did not want to spend the last third of my life overweight.
What were the challenges that you faced during COVID for weight gain, and then you came to us still during COVID, and now you're losing weight? What were your challenges?
The challenge of being isolated, the challenges of having food around all the time, and the difference in routine. I was up to almost 200 pounds, and
Really?
that was my number. That was my number that I said, I will not hit that weight, because if I get there, I don't know if I'll ever get back. And I was at 197 that March, and I said, enough. And I tried doing it myself. I tried starting on my own, and I lost 10 pounds in 2 months, but it was not what I had hoped for. And that's when I went looking to Ideal You.
In 5 months, you were down 55 pounds, 11 pounds a month. And then the holidays were at our doorstep. What happened over the holidays?
Nothing, because I knew they were coming. In fact, the weekend after I reached my goal weight, I went on a vacation with my husband and some friends. And even on that vacation, I had learned how to plan ahead for what might be coming. I learned how to look at the restaurants we were going to go to and start coming up with ideas on what I wanted to eat. Holidays, Thanksgiving, I took control by having Thanksgiving at my house. So I had a menu that took care of everybody, but also took care of what I needed for myself.
Sure.
Christmas, same thing. They teach you how to plan ahead at Ideal You, because the reality of life is that there are going to be hiccups. There are going to be things that come up constantly, and you just have to find ways to sidestep it a little bit to stay within what you need to do. When I started with Ideal You, my #1 question to the people who are working behind the counter is it possible to maintain this? I don't have a problem losing weight. My problem is keeping it off. And with the Ideal You program, this is definitely a lifetime doable program.
You now work at the Ideal You at our West Seneca location, and we love that you're there. So tell us what it's like now that the student has become the teacher.
I believe in this program, and I really enjoy sharing it with other people because I know it works, and I want them to feel what I feel.
What are your thoughts on diet and exercise?
It definitely has proven to me that it's more about what you're eating than the amount of activity. Let's lose the weight through controlling what we eat. And then when you lose the weight, you want to be active. You want to go out and physically do stuff.
Tell us about this person.
I would wear the baggiest clothes that I could find, thinking that it'd help cover things up. I never tucked a shirt in. I never wore anything that was fitted.
Tell us about this person.
I'm glad that person has stayed around. I've worked very hard to keep that. I have more energy. I sleep well. I'm just honestly happier than I was a year ago.